the stream. Okay. Oh, I should have music playing too. Music. What music do I listen to? Here, we'll just play this playlist. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Am I live? I don't even know if I'm live.
Are you live?
Am
I
I
think you're
live?
streaming.
Am I stream?
Let me check real quick. So I don't have your stream open. Well, there is an ad on your stream, and it does say live.
Oh no, I have ads!
You do have ads. You gave me a 40-second ad. Then
I'm so sorry.
I would give you a head pat, but I don't have 500 channel points.
Oh, you used all your channel points?
I used my channel points already. That was all my channel points. I just had like 1,300.
Oh man, I got an ad too.
I'm sorry. You guys should, use your Amazon Prime sub.
My Amazon Prime sub.
Yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you can give a free sub. And, if you want to use it on me, you can. Or you can save it for someone else. Maybe you like watching them more. And that's okay, too.
No, I think I'm gonna give it to Chrono.
Whoa! You forgot to watch him. I always give my sub to Chrono.
Okay, I have your stream open.
Okay, hold on.
I have 5,420 bag worms.
You can give him head pats forever.
Head pats! Redeem! Yay! Yay!
Good head pats. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats.
You're welcome.
We're not even in the stream chat. We should probably jump in the stream Discord.
Oh yeah, we should.
Oh, okay.
Boop.
Hello.
Hello.
There. Okay, now I have this preview up there. Oh wait, that's not even the right one.
Oh, it's just here.
Oh, sorry. Let me change back to the other window. Because it didn't look like it was lagging, actually. If I double stream.
You should be fine, I think.
There. I think it looks okay for now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're doing like anything intensive either. It's just Google Sheets, or not Google Sheets, Google Slides.
Yeah.
Well, that's not that intensive, so you should be fine.
Hold on. I know my coworker wanted to see if I was streaming. Who do I ping this to? Who else can I ping it to? I feel bad. I'm just spamming all these places. Oh my god, do I spam on Quan's Discord? Because he has a promote yourself channel.
Sure.
You can promote yourself.
Do you think people would even watch me?
I'm watching you.
I think they'd at least look at you.
Okay.
One glance is better than no glance.
Might as well just throwing myself out there, right? What's the worst that can happen?
Scarred for life.
Scarred. Ah! Who are you? Why? Oh, let me. What else can I do? Click. Um,
Doge talks about manga.
that's all we're doing. That's all I'm doing here.
Yeah.
It's the manga talk
It's the
session.
manga talk. Hello. Oh, right here. I wrote last updated October 2020.
Oh, there it is.
My God.
In 3 years.
In 3 years. Okay. Oh, I don't even have your guys' reactive images on the corner. Should I pull you guys up too?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Let me.
I
Sure.
mean, you always had that, right?
I did, but you know, I hadn't got a new computer, and so I had to like redo everything. Hold on.
Oh, right.
Discord reactive images. Click here. Click here. I'll work on you guys individually later. I'm just gonna do the group one where I have to resize it every like 2 seconds. Group. Okay, copy that to clipboard. And then how do I do this again? Open this. Add browser source. Pipple. Okay. Put this here. Boom. There you are.
Hello.
Yay.
Oh, we didn't drag Kevin over. Oh, he just left.
He's gone.
He doesn't like me. There, you guys can be in the corner over here or something, next to Wiggly me.
Wiggly.
Wiggly. Okay. So you don't read a, huh?
You're just like bapping my hair all day.
All day. You never really you don't really read a lot of manga or watch a lot of anime, huh?
Nah, not anymore at least. I read some a while back.
Okay. We'll go through these slides very quickly. Okay. See, I had a disclaimer, but I need to like probably update it because this is a long time ago. But I wanted to define everything here is my opinion. I am not an expert. I don't know what I'm doing. I just like talking about things that I've read. That's pretty much it. So,
Yeah.
boom, colorless. This is the first one that I had on my list. I forgot about this actually existing until I went to the bookstore and I found this actually. And I was like, oh, I guess it's starting to get more localized, so it's probably going to start picking up traction. Okay, so this one I think is cool. This one's about colors and in like a world where color doesn't exist, but like it used to exist, and so like you get like you can, I don't know, it's weird, and it's just a post-apocalyptic about this guy who like tries to like get color back, and he like fights. It's very sci-fi actiony. Um, I don't remember what happened about the rest of it though.
Is this like a personal relationship
Huh?
manga for you? Is this
Ha!
one personal for you?
Haha, funny. It's because I'm colorblind. If you people didn't know. No. Maybe. Maybe just a little. Dorohedoro. So this one is very very like gory. But it's about this alligator man who's trying to like find the guy that turned him into an alligator man, and that's it. But it's really weird and really gross, and like one of the things is like inside, if you look inside the alligator man's mouth, there's a head inside there that's still alive,
Oh.
and the head inside his mouth is the only person that can identify who turned him into an alligator man.
Oh.
So every time he finds the person that he thinks like knows something or whatever, he like bites them in the face. And if they don't know, then he just kills them. It's very bloody. Dorohedoro, the author, I think Dorohedoro ended, and then they wrote another manga called Die Dark, which our friend Patrick recommended me. I read it for a while too. It's pretty gory. It's not. I'll probably have to add it to this list later, but Die Dark is about this like guy who like kills people and takes their bones and then uses their bones as currency.
Oh.
But his like weapon is like this knife or sword or something that when he hits you with it, then your flesh gets separated from your bones.
Oh.
Like he just hits you
Well,
and then just goes boop,
well, I
separated.
guess that's efficient.
Yeah, very clean, very clean.
Jeez.
Dungeon Meshi, I love it. I love it. The anime is coming out. Animated. The studio is going to be Studio Trigger. I bought the entire series, physical copy of Dungeon Meshi. But I think in the English one they call it Delicious in Dungeon. You know, like D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, another thing I added, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
If you type emotes in the chat, they drop on my head, which I think you already knew
Oh
that.
yes. Yeah, I was here for that yesterday.
Yeah, that's just free. You just type emotes. Kaiju number
Nice.
8. I can't remember if this one's getting more popular. I know people talked about it for a little bit, and I read this when it was only like 4 chapters, but it's about this guy who wants to. He lives in a world where like kaiju destroy the city, and he wants to join the force to fight kaijus. But he accidentally becomes a kaiju himself. It's really weird. I just remember the panel that I was like, why am I reading this? Is like he started like he like pees from his nipples or something. It was really weird.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Or is it milk? Something comes out of his nips. It was really weird.
From milk.
This one became popular too. The Eminence in the Shadow. This one's just about a Chunibyu who gets reincarnated, and then he like in the fantasy world, and then right there I wrote he gets to live his greatest fantasy of being edgy while also having magic. But this panel that I put right here in the picture, I think this became a meme panel for a little while. Because he literally if you can't read it, it says go on pick it up. You'll be rewarded for your troubles, because he's like talking to this girl and she like threw money on the ground, and then he says, "Do I look like a guy who can be swayed by money?" And then he says, "Damn
Yes.
straight."
Yes.
and that's him scooping up money from the floor. Mashal. This manga ended, I think. I'm kind of whatever about the ending. But Mashal is also another one of your One Punch Man clones, like Mob
Mhm.
Psycho 100. This one became an anime, I think, recently. Okay, when I say recently, I'm talking about between the years of 2020 and 2023. Which I don't know how recent people would consider recent.
That's
But
pretty
That's
recent.
Twitter recent.
okay. Mashal is this guy who's literally One Punch Man, but he can't use magic. Or he lives in a it's One Punch Man meets Harry Potter. He lives in a magical world, and then he goes to magic school, but he can't use magic himself. But despite him not being able to use magic, he's like super strong, and the way that he like beats up things are really dumb. Like they have a Quidditch match, but like he can't fly because he can't use magic, but he just flutter kicks so fast that he can fly in the air.
Amazing.
So it's like
Yoshi.
yeah. So it's like
It's Yoshi.
it's ridiculous. This manga's ridiculous, but it's done and the anime's out. I don't know. I never watched the anime. I don't know if the anime is good, but it was funny. It was funny to read if you like the One Punch Man Mob Psycho tropes. My father became a QVTuber. Ah, I got head pats. Eee.
Yay.
Thank you for the head pats.
I can't give you head pats. I don't have enough points.
Not enough channel points.
Damn.
I'll probably add the one where like you throw stuff at the VTuber later. I have to play around
I
with
like
it
that
some
one
more.
a lot, actually.
Huh?
It's really funny. I like that one a lot.
I'll program that in because I still haven't played around with it a lot.
And having the sound effects
Is-
as well.
Does
Okay.
this one work?
Hmm?
Does this one work?
I don't see an emote. Is that an emote that you have?
Yeah. or it's on an extension.
Oh,
Oh, that
I
probably
don't know
doesn't
if
work
it,
then.
I don't think
it
Well,
probably
so.
actually,
doesn't.
it says global, so it should be fine.
I don't know.
Or maybe actually no, never mind.
You can use
I
one of
guess
the
it's
ones I
global
haven't.
for
I think
accuracy.
I think if you had it from other channels, you can. Like you can put, like here, I can
Here you
like.
go.
Oh, what the? Ew, that's gross. That was
Those ones
gross.
work.
It just has to be a Twitch emote, I
Yeah,
guess.
Yeah.
my emotes work.
Like,
Look at all the
where are
sus
those ones?
sus me's.
Like, where are those ones?
It's in my channel. If you're sub to me,
Oh, I'm not subbed to you.
Not
I
subbed.
so here's the thing. There's emotes that I can give to like the people that aren't sub to me. He just threw away 10 grubs.
Which said he.
Oh, hey.
He threw away the the 10 is just spent for random, just because you feel like dumping them into nothing.
Hey, I got a bonus.
10 cents.
Thanks. He just keeps throwing them away.
Oh! Probably would never be able to give head pats if you keep throwing them away.
Okay, I'll get them soon. I just gotta have that the little award thing that shows it right next to the points to show up at some point.
It didn't. Oh, that thing, the little bonus one, right?
Yeah.
I think I can manipulate the bonus on that thing, like the
Can you?
multiplier. I think so, but do I want to do that? I don't even know what the default is.
Can you do like gambling?
Oh, I can. I can do polls and stuff, but I think I have to figure that out. What are we gonna even gamba?
I don't know.
I'll work on it for next stream. Oh, that was a follow. I got a follow from OMG Camper. Thank you.
Thank you for the
Yay.
follow.
That's my
I
coworker.
know. I know.
Oh, you. Oh, that's right. You've met them, kind of, online.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, back to
Not
the
in
manga.
real life, I thought.
Oh, did you?
In college?
He
Am I
didn't.
crazy?
Mm-mm.
Wait,
He's
wasn't
J.
a friend of...
He's JT's stepbrother.
Oh, shit, maybe not.
That's okay. Okay. Anyways, manga. My father became a cute VTuber. Um. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, right there in the title. This one's actually really funny. It ended, it ended with, okay, so the dad and the mom are VTubers, but the dad and the mom like don't know that they're each other's a VTuber, and the dad is like the super successful cute girl one, and then the mom is like the really not successful failure that everyone thinks is an old man behind the VTuber.
Oh, no. That's
Um,
fun.
it's really funny. It's very good. I believe Mori Calliope read it on one of her streams like aloud,
Oh.
and that's why everyone calls her dad because of this manga.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep. What else next? Miruko-chan. Have you heard of this one? This one's a horror manga. And all the monsters are always drawn super creepily, but it's really good. It's interesting. I'm a big fan because they're still going with it, and so this one, if you like a little bit of spoopy, so it's about this girl who can see like all the scary supernatural crap, but she pretends not to freak out every time she sees it. She tries to pretend that everything's normal, and that's the whole manga. It's her trying
I
to
see.
pretend that everything's normal even though it's not.
You just pretend it's not there, it'll just go away, right?
Yep, until spoilers. But yeah, yep, that's what happens. Nobunaga Chef. I mentioned this one to Trouble. This one's cozy. This one's about a chef who goes back in time, ends up working for Oda Nobunaga, and he's very good at what he does. And the story is built around like the interpretations of the food in terms of the scenarios that are happening and people, and literally like this food conveys this message when he like cooks for a specific other person, kind of thing. It's good. It's good. Pseudo harem. I mentioned this one to Trouble. I think you would like this one, Anthony. This one's very cute. It's about a girl who who pretends to be like have different personalities so that because she wants to be an actress, I think. And so like the guy is practicing interacting with her different personalities. And so like he like has a harem now because of this one girl pretending to be like 5 different other girls.
I see.
It's
That's
very
fun.
cute. It's very silly. Because she like there's like a chapter where she pretends like to be one of her other personalities, and it's like, oh, it's her birthday, we should get her something. And then he was like, oh, we should. But then every now and then he like clicks back to like, wait, they're the same person. This is a bit weird. Um, this one I told Trouble was really sad. This one's about an old grandma who dies, and then she like reincarnates as a child, but like in the timeline, like immediately right after her. So when she grows up to being a toddler, like her grandson is like in middle school, and then she like all the people like her best friend who's still like really old still is there.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's very sad.
So
Yeah.
sad.
And then this one is about this guy who's a paladin that like gets raised under these 3 undead creatures, and then they raise him to be like really wholesome, and then he wants to go and help the world, but he also discovers that it's not as easy as he thought it would be, and like it's a very character building type manga. Spy Family.
yay!
Spy Family.
Heh.
Heh. You see over there, I wrote here, it has planned anime coming in 2021. I predicted
Hey.
this, that it was going to be really good. But this one was really fun to read. I remember when it was very early. Heh.
Heh.
Can I do a heh face? Heh. I cannot really.
You can't like squint small enough. It just
It's
looks like you're
because
blinking.
it's because I put the eye sensitivity like really high, the blinking
Mhm.
sensitivity, because my eyes are really big. I can't hit. Okay, no, that didn't work. That's okay. Another isekai. Main character, his ability is online shopping in a fantasy world. That's it. He can open a browser and he can order anything from the real world online.
Oh,
That's it. It's very good though.
Amazon.
Yeah, this guy I think the anime is pretty popular, and people like the side characters, like the wolf and the slime and his other companions,
Mhm.
because the slime is also very cute and wholesome. This one is like, so earlier I explained this to Trouble, being like this demon like comes and he wants to take over the world with this girl, but she's too lazy to actually want to do anything. It's kind of like Zatch Bell actually, where
Okay.
the human and then the creature that the human is paired with like are linked together, and they're like both really like strong. But he wants to take over the world, but she straight up just wants to live like a regular life, and she's actually like really klutzy and ditzy and lazy. Way of the House Husband, very very popular among Yakuza fans.
Very popular.
This guy is a Yakuza member who goes and he just does housewife things. That's it.
Yeah.
That's literally it. Yakuza House Husband. It's a comedy. Nothing more else to say about that one. This one, comedy ecchi manga about this lady who's in charge of this supervillain organization trying to get with the superhero, because her whole thing is, what kind of what kind of role do I need to have to become the closest with the superhero, because she's madly in love with him, and the closest role is the supervillain gets the most face time with the superhero. So that's why she became that way.
Actually, pretty smart.
Yep. This one is about Elf Girl, very melancholy manga. Jason likes this one a lot. This one is about the storyline just about an elf girl who goes through life because she lives longer than everybody else. So like it's it just like gives her perspective on the world and how things keep moving so fast, and like the people that she knows and loves just like come and go because she's lived for so many years. And
Mhm.
it's very melancholy.
Yeah.
It's very sad. Oh, Trouble keeps throwing away crumbs. And then this one, Maid san wateburu dake. It's literally this girl who becomes a maid, and then all she does is she wants to eat Japanese food. That's it. That's it. I don't remember what else. I don't remember reading very much. I just know that she just wants to eat a lot of food, and it made me hungry. Looking at all the okashi, and then hang out with a gamer girl. This one is actually for some reason really colorful. Uh, but this one's about a guy and a girl who play an MMO, and the girl plays a guy character, and the guy plays a girl character, and they both were like, "Let's meet in real life." And he was like, and then he finds out that she was a girl, and then she finds out that he was a guy, and like she was hoping like, oh, I was hoping that I finally found another girl that understood what I like to do, play video games, and then at the end of the day, she just makes him cross dress.
Ah,
Yep, that's it. And then it's just the slice of life of her and him, and he's cross dressing every time he visits her. That's it. I think they reached a climax in the manga currently. Um, Something like that. This one's Phoenix Wright, but isekai. Nothing else more to say. A lawyer gets isekai into a fantasy world and has to do court. Ta-da!
okay.
Okay. Shoujo manga. Healer girl gets abused, except for this one guy who's like, I think you'll be a good healer. And she is! Wow! And it's just
Wow.
a ROM. I don't know how I didn't read very far with this one, but I think so. Another thing is all these mangas I always read them until like the most latest chapter of that time I read it, and then
Mhm.
I stopped reading it.
Oh,
I've been better at like keeping tabs on which ones I've read and like which ones update, but I just haven't updated it in the thingy. So this one reincarnated as an Aristocat with an appraisal skill. This one I think became an anime. It's just about this guy who's like he lives it he like gets reincarnated in a rich family, and then he's like, I can he has the ability of like seeing people's potentials.
Mhm.
So he just like looks at them and he's like, oh, that person has S rank in magic, even though they're like really like garbage tier. And he's like, I think you could become a great mage, and then that's literally it. I feel like, I don't know, out of all the isekais, this one's kind of like it just spoon feeds you like
Oh,
what's gonna happen later. You know what I mean? He finds like this
yeah.
rando guy. He's like, I think you're gonna be a great fighter one day, and then
And then
um,
he's a great fighter one day.
yeah, and then he becomes a great fighter one day because he already knows the potential. And I'm just like, oh wow. Um, Another isekai, not an isekai. No, not an isekai. It's just this guy who accidentally discovers immortality, but he like got stuck in a cave for 5,000 years, and then he comes,
Oh no.
and then eventually he remerges, and then it's just world building after that. Um, Yumekui Mary. This one's another shonen story about, but it's like the trope is like dreams and nightmares, and so like they go fight people's nightmares. Sounds pretty generic. Um, it's because it is. But if you want some shonen to like read and like actually like find one that's like done, it's this one. Or you can read like this one. It's like 100% done. So like I don't know how many people you talk to that like read or watch things that are like done or incomplete or whatever, but this one's pretty interesting enough. Like my brother refuses to read anything that's not completed. because there's too much in the backlog now.
Yeah.
Um, there's this one. This is the one that you came in when I said that she has a big boobas.
Oh yeah.
She's an eldritch horror monster. Because this guy for some reason uh attracts a lot of like eldritch horrors that want to eat him, and she protects him, and that's it. And she has big boobas.
Cool.
This is the furry war zone one.
Wow.
Wow, modern war with Beastman and humans, but then there's a child, and then
A child.
a regular
child.
human child, and then the regular human child is raised by this wolf guy, but there was only like 8 chapters and then it died. So nothing really happened. There's this one main character got reincarnated, and then he was a dragon. Wow. And then he just gets upgrades and stuff. I don't know. I feel like I'm repeating myself now because now I'm back to where Anthony was. What's okay? This one's about the old man who's retired but then still wants to live a comfy life as just like a regular adventurer. But you know, he gets into like hijinks and stuff. But he's a retired adventurer, so he's all experienced and he's OP. Which I think this one's interesting because the main character's an old man.
Mhm.
I wrote here he's a silver fox type character, which is I think what they use as the term to describe like the old OP guy, right?
Okay. I don't know.
Like in Overwatch, I think Reinhardt is considered like a silver wolf type character or silver fox,
Mm.
or
Mhm.
like
It's-
I'm because I'm thinking of Final Fantasy 14 and I'm thinking of Metal Wolf, Metal Gear, whatever.
Isn't there like a Star Rail character or something too?
Silver Wolf. Yeah,
Silver Wolf is a Star Wars.
she is a Star Rail character. Probably getting all those terms mixed up.
Yeah.
There's this one that's really cute, the one I told you, where the Demon Lord tries to teach her to be evil, but she's too wholesome. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Yotsubato, daily life of this
Yeah.
derpy child. Very,
Very
very, very,
cute.
very cute, very comfy read. It's just daily life,
Yeah.
another slice of life, and she's literally just a child.
She's just cute.
Very. She
Something
has,
something 4-leaf clover.
yeah, that the hair.
Yeah.
This is the linguistics one. The one where they talk about different languages. Oh, this is the one manga that I thought was really interesting because, like, you know how in all fantasy worlds there's like slimes.
Mhm.
So this one, the way that they use a slime is like when they kill the slime, they leave it in the sun, and then the slime like dehydrates and becomes like a sheet, like a very thin sheet,
Oh.
and then you use that sheet like konbu. Does that make sense? You know, konbu, like seaweed.
What is that?
Seaweed.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how they use the thing. They like dry it and they like slice it up, and then they use the skin of the slime as like seaweed in like
Okay.
soups and stuff, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah.
There was that one manga that was like, I don't remember what manga it was, but they were like, oh, this is a slime, and you just eat the slime raw, and then the fun part is feeling it like jiggle in your mouth. And I was like,
Oh.
ugh, that's a bit weird. What else we got? Time for Torture Princess. It's wholesome, not to confuse with the not wholesome, not Princess Torture one. Yeah, just look for the picture of the blonde girl with the tiny crown. This one very sad. Main character dies a bajillion times and then finally gets to live, and that's it. I don't really know that it went anywhere because the last time I read it, he was just exploring the world as a child. That's it. Iruma-kun, very good. Shonen, probably one of my favorites to read. Um, although like I said, I still don't know. I still don't know what people categorize it as because I say it's a shonen, but people don't tell me it's a shonen. But I think it's very much a shonen if you're comparing it to Assassination Classroom, which is also really good. One Piece. I don't need to talk about One Piece.
The One Piece.
The One Piece. Okay, JoJo Part 7. I'm just gonna skip to where we were talking about. Nah. There's too many anyways. Toriko. I'll work on it later. Look, now I'm getting lazy. Wow.
Damn.
It's okay. Shogeki no Soma. Does anybody remember that one?
Food.
Food
I love
Wars. Shokugeki no Soma. Food. Oh, Food IRL. Wow. I mean, some of the stuff looks really good. I love Ikura. So that one dish, Ikura Don, always looks really good.
Mhm.
I don't even know which picture I can take. Oh, this manga did not age well though.
Oh, no.
Because you know how if you like watch it in the anime, wait, did the anime finish? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Um, so pretty much in the manga, when you watch that anime or like read the manga, like you can replicate the food, right? In real life, if you
Yeah.
really like tried. So the the manga got to a point when it just became unrealistic to actually use the cooking techniques. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
So, um, yeah,
sad.
yeah. I was hoping that it would remain like a pretty realistic thing all the way through. Fate Strange Fake. This one's another Fate series related manga. Although Strange Fake, if I remember, all of the servants should be like super OP top tier servants, and they all fight each other. I think even one of the servants is like one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh,
Yep. I think it's Pestilence. It was Pestilence. Yep. But if I tell any more about it, it'll be spoiler.
mhm.
Ice Shield 21. One of the first sports mangas that I read. I really like Ice Shield 21. It's about football. Actually, I should just pull up like a picture at least for each one. Fate, Strange, Fake. Oh, they're gonna come out with an anime for Strange Fake. That's cool. So, if you don't know much about the Fate universe, there's always like a master and a servant, right? One of the
Okay.
one of the masters in Strange Fake is straight up just a dog.
A dog.
It's
Puppy.
just a dog.
All right.
This guy lost a hand. I'll take a screenshot of this one and use it. Yeah, it's literally just a dog because I think the it's pretty early. I think I could talk about it, but like the master was like trying to like summon a thing, but then summon the servant, but then the servant, the dog for some reason was the one that summoned the servant, and then the master was like, but the dog is mine, so I should be the one that owns the servant, but the servant was like, nope, I'm gonna take care of the dog instead. That's it. Yeah. Ice Shield 21. It's a football manga.
Football.
Yeah. Ice Shield 21. I like Ice Shield 21. It was very interesting, very shonen. So like, oh my god, he can move so fast that you can't even see him. And there's 3 of them.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's the main character. He can move so fast. But it's about these guys who are trying to do a football team, but they just didn't have enough people, and then the main character, starts getting into football. That's that's pretty much it. It's very good. Pretty solid. I haven't really read a lot of sports manga, so I can't really say. I sold my life for 10,000 yen per year. This one is very sad.
Oh,
This one is very sad.
it's not a lot of money.
Yeah. I don't remember it that much, actually, honestly, but I just remember it being very sad.
Yeah.
I think it was about this guy who like can get money in exchange for how long he lives.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
okay.
yeah, something like that. And then he meets a girl, and then there you go. It was very.
And then she fixes it.
I don't remember how it goes. I just
I
remember
don't
being
know.
really sad. Otome Kaiju Caramelize. Oh, I remember this one. This one was recommended me by a friend of mine who has a very I don't see her anymore, but she had an unhealthy obsession with Godzilla. With Kaiju Godzilla. And so
Mhm.
this manga is about this girl who every time she feels the love feelings, she turns into Godzilla.
I see.
See,
And so there's this like obviously there's the guy that she likes. I need to find a good manga panel. But is it yeah. So this is the guy that oh, can you see this picture? Oh, this is an Instagram photo. What? No. But you can see this picture, it's kind of blurry. I need to find a good
Yeah, I
picture.
can see.
I think this is like that's a very good art. But pretty much oh, maybe I'll just do this one. Yeah, so like it's literally just her going through life trying to be like, why do I keep turning into Godzilla? I just want to be with this guy. That's it. The fun
I
huh?
I
Yeah, fun fact. I think the author of the manga originally wanted to. So the author I think before wrote shoujo manga, but
Mhm.
he or she, I don't remember what kind of person they were, but whoever the author was decided like I want to write an action manga. But I think their manager was like, "No, but you always write shoujo manga. So, make some shoujo manga." And so they made this manga because they wanted action, but it's also a shoujo manga because it's a rom-com. And like, look, like it's really pretty looking, because of the
Yeah.
shoujo. So it's like it's funny. Um, I don't know where it goes after that one. Die Dark. Oh, this is Die Dark. So that's the one I told you about. The manga that the Doro Hedoro's successor, pretty much.
Mhm.
It's very gory. Um, a lot of skulls and stuff. I'm just gonna steal this manga cover. Die Dark. I remember reading it and just being like, this is weird, but then it was the same like feelings of why I read Doro Hedoro. I think it's also a little bit ecchi. And this
Edgy or etchy?
ecchi
etchy.
Okay.
and edgy. It is pretty edgy as well. It's
Okay.
both. Siren. So Siren was recommended to me by this random person that I met a long time ago. Hold on. My dog is being weird. My brother's girlfriend is cooking curry.
Yummy.
Japanese curry.
Ooh,
Yummy.
I'm gonna cook some Japanese curry this weekend.
Oh, that's fun.
Mhm.
So,
I like
anyways,
how your VTuber just looks like it's falling asleep when you're not there.
when I'm not there,
Yeah, you just like falling asleep.
like if I'm. What is this? I don't know. I don't know what that face is. Why is Trouble throwing away so much grub?
Ah!
Why is he throwing all the bagworms?
The bagworms.
All the
Are you just like throwing them
bagworms.
away as you get them? It's
Maybe.
like every 10 minutes you get 10, or 5 minutes you get 10 or something.
That's so
Just
funny.
throw them away.
Okay.
Oh, and I can claim a bonus. Bonus.
Pog.
50.
Did you know
I'm gonna get
using
that
chat?
100,000.
Using channel points I think converts to money. For me,
Oh,
Was
really?
it really?
I think so.
I know that like bits turns into money or something.
Yeah,
Like,
but
this
you
is definitely money.
use
Yeah.
channel points to pay for bits.
Oh, really?
That's interesting.
I think so.
Cool.
I'll have to figure it out later. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you
I
on
never
that.
heard of that, but that'd be pretty nice.
It's okay.
If
Okay,
that were the case.
so Siren, the backstory is there was this guy that I knew. I have mixed feelings about this guy. I mean, so here's the thing. I love people that I meet. Like I immediately like
Oh,
want to be friends with people that I meet. But, sometimes I get bitten in the back by like cuz they didn't want to be friends with me or something weird happens. Either way, this guy that I met, I recommended him read Beastars. This is when Beastars was still coming out. And he was wondering what like kind of mangas to read. And he was like, "Boom, you should read Siren. It's the best manga ever. My number one manga." But
okay.
Okay.
I think it's pretty generic. I think it was very generic for a shonen.
Oh no.
Very generic.
Yeah, originally it was interesting enough that it wasn't like, how do I explain? The it wasn't generic in the beginning. It was like, what was this mystery? Why are these people getting transported to a random place when they pick up a phone booth? Or when they go into a phone booth, which is not really a thing
Pick
anymore.
up a phone booth.
Pick up a phone booth.
The whole phone
The
booth.
whole phone booth. So they end up, I don't know, it just becomes very shonen after they figure out the mystery like 20% of the way through, and then they have to like stop the bad guy, blah blah. I don't know. I wouldn't consider this the number one. I'm sorry if said person ever sees this. You never even read my manga that I recommended, so there. I couldn't do book club because he didn't read his book.
Oh no.
This one, Kuba-san wa Boku. I don't remember this one. Oops. Kubo-san wa Boku. Did I read this one? Is this even right? Nobu. It is this one. What is this one? Is this the head turning one? Hold on.
What a head turner.
Kubo won't let me be invisible. I know this became an anime, and it was like one of those comedy animes. Did it become an anime? I don't remember. If I remember, it's a rom-com about this guy that is trying to not exist, or like not like he just wants to like live a quiet life, but she won't ignore him, or the other way around. I think it's that way though. Something like that. I don't remember reading too much about this one, but I read it, whatever it had at the time. Itsuwari Bito. I like this one. Itsuwari Bito. This was recommended to me by my boss in the office, because we were talking about different mangas to read. This one is pretty generic as a shonen. But its theming is like old Japan, and the whole story premise is like themed around like lying as in like not telling the truth if it can be like good or bad or whatever. And the main character is like an avid liar. And so like he he like has these like group of people that he like saves, and like he like they talk about like, you know, sometimes you gotta lie to save people kind of thing. I don't know, it's a really weird manga, but this one's done. Good read, good read. I don't remember this one either. There's so many that I don't remember the names for because I all these names aren't in English, you know. What is this one? I don't even. What is this one? I see your face turn away. Is this the side face one that I mixed up with the other one?
Uh-oh.
Or was it decide to after finding question barriers like is to I think this was recommended to me by another friend too. I don't remember how this one goes. So there's a lot of these like rom-coms have like that have like slight tropes. I think this is the manga about this guy and this girl, and then the girl is kind of shy, and so this one either is every time the guy looks at her, she only shows her side profile, or every time he looks at her, she always just like pretends that he doesn't look at she doesn't notice it. It's one of those two tropes, something like that. All these like small rom-coms, I almost like hardly pay attention to them because they're, I don't know, most rom-coms are pretty straightforward. I don't know, honestly. I think they need like more interesting things in them.
I mean, yeah,
But then you can say that with everything, right? Like isekais and stuff.
pretty much.
Tricks dedicated to witches. This one is a uh tricks. This one is an isekai about a guy who's a magician, like from this world, from real life, and then he ends up going to like what's that called? Salem witch trial days, but in
Oh,
another world. And
Oh no.
so at first he's like, "Wow, look at all of these look at all of these look at all these people who are claimed witches. I'm so excited that real magic actually is in this world." And then he finds out magic does not exist in that world, and the because it's like, you know, the magic is just like, you know, like a regular like apothecary things, or like, you know, logical things that people back then, you know, deemed as like magic, right? So
Mhm.
that's the whole manga, that he like finds these girls who are trialed to be as witches and they were gonna die, but then he uses his knowledge of modern you know, prestidigitation. So
Yeah.
prestidigitation, I learned that word from Phineas and Ferb.
I learned that from
Oh,
Good Omens. Oh good.
Yeah. I I know this one like was pretty slow updating, so I stopped reading. But I know this one was kind of interesting because, you know, it's just fun. He's pretending to be like an evil. He's like pretending to be like the devil, but he's actually, you know, just the regular guy pulling strings under the floorboards. Um, Cooperum's Bride. Cooperum's. I think this one was also a brine. This is a pickle. Bride. Bride.
Blind.
Um, this one's just a romantic slice of life, I think, about this guy that's like a blacksmith, like a Japanese blacksmith, and a girl, and that's it. And he just like does, you know, blacksmith crafting, and they love each other, and that's pretty much it. It's just their daily slice of life. And look, in this manga cover, she has a ring, so he made it for her. Wow, they're probably gonna get married one day.
Cute.
Cute. Um, Oji-sama to Neko. Ah, this one is very cozy. This one is very wholesome. I read I downloaded these chapters. It's just about this old man and then this cat that he adopts. And that's it. It's just about an old man and his cat. It's so cute. The
That's really
cat
cute.
the cat is like also like a really old cat, and so like it was like in the manga it was like the cat was deemed ugly, so no one wanted to adopt him. But then the old
Oh,
man, and like you can see like the thought bubbles on the cat, but then the old man was like, I want to adopt this cat because he looks lonely. And the old man
oh,
promised his wife who had passed away that he would get a cat. It's so friggin' cute and wholesome. I love this manga. I reread it to get feels all the time.
yeah.
I'm a big fan of people and their pets, and especially like this old guy and this old cat. It's so good. I don't know if they're gonna make an anime about it. But look, they're so it's so wholesome. You can't read these panels because they're
Cute.
blurry. Oh,
Kitty.
cat. This is I'm telling you, this is one of the most feels manga that I read. Look, he's happy because he's happy that someone actually is feeding him and cares about him getting food. Oh, I tell you, this is like one of the most wholesome. One of the most wholesome. Coffee Moon. This one is not one of the most wholesome. If you know about Madoka Magica, this is Madoka Magica vibes.
I see.
It's about this girl. It's about this girl who lives in a time loop, Groundhog Day style. And every day it's her birthday,
Wow.
Oh no.
which is already like,
A scene that has like the potential to be really dark
yeah,
already.
it's pretty interesting because like you figure out the mystery of the world and why is the time looping.
Mm.
I really recommend Coffee Moon if you have the Madoka itch. I don't know how far it's gotten. I don't know if it will. Let's look up information on Coffee Moon because I talk to people about it a lot. Um, Coffee Moon. This is coffee places. Moon Goat Coffee in Garden Grove. Espresso roast.
Wow,
Coffee.
don't dox yourself.
I know. Coffee Moon.
Google would like to share your precise location.
True. Maybe I shouldn't be using Google like this.
I don't know.
It's fine. I don't care.
It's probably okay because there's probably nobody watching, but like, you should be careful.
That's true. Yeah. Coffee Moon, either way, very good manga. I recommend it if you... Look, they gave it a 64% disappointed.
64.
See, so I'm not really like if people say it's terrible, I'll still read it. If people say it's good, I'll still read it. And then I'll give you my own opinion about it, but at the end of the day, I always recommend you to be able to read and watch it on your own, and then you can determine if it's good or not. It's never a waste of time.
Independent thought.
Yeah, imagine independent thinking. I don't think it's a waste of time if you go into something and then you find out at the end that it's bad. You took the opportunity and now you have the experience. That's more than anybody else who just has an outside opinion about it, right?
Yeah.
So, Coffee Moon, very good. Fun read. What's this one? Senyu! Oh, this one's hilarious. This one came out with an anime, and each anime episode was only 5 minutes. But the manga itself is also really stupid. The manga are very like short chapters, but it's just literally a comedy anime about this guy who's trying to be the hero of the world. Was it the backstory of the world is like the king found out that the demon lord respawned, and only the relative of the king can be the one that defeats the demon lord, but the king can't remember who his kid was. So he just sends out a bajillion people to go fight the demon lord.
Fucking like Cinderella that shit or whatever.
Yeah,
That's what works.
it's so funny. This is really funny. Although all the characters have like really really weird tropes. Like the main character is just an idiot. This little girl that's a demon is like 50 billion years old. This old
Oh.
this cat is a lolicon. This guy with
Oh.
the dark hair is like a sadist. Like everyone is like so like derpy. Yeah. It was a fun read, but if you want to watch the anime, they're very short, 5 minute episodes. Good if you want to just like quick laughs. Isekai Izakaya Nobu. It's another restaurant in another world. Ah, this one became an anime. Um, so there's this restaurant that's connected to a fantasy world, and the restaurant's called... They're making a live action? What? Season
Wow.
1 live action?
Wow.
It's only in Japan. Okay. Wow, manga and
Must be
anime.
good.
Yeah. Well, I think it was okay, but it was a fun read. So the restaurant is linked to a fantasy world, and so like
Mhm.
if you go from the back door, you end up in Japan, and you could pick up like, and then like they take the ingredients and they make it inside, and then they serve it to these like people from this fantasy world. So it's just um I don't think I ever read, or maybe they didn't explain it, or did they explain it? But like, it goes into like why the stuff exists the way that it exists. But I don't know like the deep lore between why the worlds are connected by the restaurant. But this one I think started like this is actually like became kind of like a tropey thing. Cause like there's other animes that are like, oh, this restaurant's linked to Japan, or oh, this restaurant is like, feeds different fantasy worlds, blah 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 kind of thing. But I think that became a
Yeah.
trope recently. Strange creature at Kuro Yuri's apartment. Do I remember this one? What do I remember about this one? There's a warning on this. Parental warning. I don't remember anything.
Parental warning.
I don't remember anything about this. I just
No parents.
pretty much this demon lord, the demon lord's like daughter or something gets sent to this other world and lives with this like rando guy in an apartment, and that's it. And they just have a daily life. Oh, it's because she's like really bad at doing demon stuff. And then they have this like weird like chicken thing. This chicken thing, I forgot what it was. I think it's supposed to be like a dragon or Cerberus or something, but it's not supposed to be this chicken thing. But yeah, this thing. Oh, it done. Is it finished? Maybe I'll have to look into it again. Only 10 chapters?
Hmm.
I don't remember. I just remember it being really derpy. Oh, the chicken thing is supposed to be Bahamut. The
Oh.
great demon Bahamut, but it became like a weird chicken thing because she's bad at doing her summoning.
Characters who are bad at being evil are usually fun.
Yep. Useless Ponko. I think this one, if I remember, is she... Ah, so this is about a clumsy robot maid. That's it. It's just, what's it called? It's a slice of life about a clumsy robot maid and the
Okay.
family that she works with. That's it. Very, very daily life, slice of life stuff. Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches. This was really old. It became an anime. I think people liked the opening. But there was like it was interesting, and then they like resolved like the main plot. But then they kept going, and then I lost interest when they started to do everything a second time. But it's pretty good. It's about like this guy goes to a school and then he falls down the stairs and then kisses this girl, and then they switch bodies. And then
Oh.
And then he finds out that there's other girls in the school that when they kiss, they have different like things happen. Like someone can read their mind at the person that they kissed or stuff like that. And so
Mhm.
the whole manga revolves around, you know, kissing. Choo. Nisekoi, it's ya boy. It's it's Nisekoi. Yep. One of the It's honestly pretty generic, but it is very fun to read or watch. It's just another rom-com about this guy who's part of he's part of the Yakuza, and then this girl who's part of the Italian mafia, and then they get forced into Romeo and Julieting together. But then, you know, there's this other, you know, childhood friend. Wow. When you talk about it, it's so generic. But,
Yeah.
you know, who ends up with the guy? There's four other girls, you know, they introduce later. Or four? No, sorry.
Mhm.
Total, it'll be a total of four, maybe five. If you read the
Mhm.
manga, you have a better context than watching the anime. But I think the anime actually finished, so I think it's okay now. But in the manga, they have more characterization with what's her name?
Hitoge?
Odonera's sister.
Oh no, there. Oh,
It's Onodera, right? Or is it Odonera? I always say it wrong. It's Onodera.
Onodera,
Odonera.
I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, Trouble knows about it too?
Oh, fuck! I
mean,
forget.
I know about Niseko. I never watched it.
Wow, but you
But, I
know
mean, it's like
about it?
it's
Chitoge
pretty
and
popular.
Onodera?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
used to be like really into anime like, back in high school, so like I know about like
Some of them.
stole like a lot. Yeah, at least you
Onodera.
know the popular ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That makes sense. Ono. Wait, is my stream still laggy? Is it like? No, it's good, right? Even though you guys are watching from like my Discord.
I think it's
I'm
fine.
watching
Yeah.
from the stream actually. Well, I have the stream muted, but I'm watching from the
Yeah.
the stream.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I have them both open actually.
But Onodera is like voiced by like one of my favorite Japanese voice actresses,
Ah.
Kanaha Wazawa.
That is a familiar name. I think I've
She's
heard
the
of
one who sings Renai Circulation.
it. I see.
Oh. Okay.
She's the one who plays Ichika in Quintessential Quintuplets.
Oh.
And she plays a lot of other roles. Let's look her up really quick. Hanakawa Zawa. I don't know how to spell. Kanazawa. There we go. See? She has so many roles. Look. Oh, she's the Demon Slayer love girl, but I only watched it in English, so I don't know. What? She was Kanade from Angel Beats? I did not know that either.
Whoa.
I
Wow.
watch Angel Beats.
Yeah,
I did too.
she's
That hurt.
she's Chiaki from Danganronpa.
As Meiri.
Wow, look at all these people that she was.
Yeah.
Meiri from Steins Gate.
Yeah, I didn't watch Steins Gate, but people keep telling me about it, and I just haven't gone to
Really?
it.
I feel like you would have, or I feel like
See, Anthony,
everyone
look!
watched Steins Gate.
Nadeko.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of Hawazawa. Yeah.
Wow, I have Nadeko in pad.
Isn't she OP? Or she was OP, right? For the
She
time.
was, she was OP, yeah.
Yeah.
When she came out.
Because she's the main character. Most of the main characters are like. Anyways, kind of Hanazawa. Yep. I one of my favorite voice actresses.
Wow.
Okay, back to the mangas. What's next? What do I have here? Nyankoi. So, when I wanted to recommend my brother manga, I wanted to recommend him this one, but I accidentally recommended him this one instead.
Wow.
They're very close in name, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They all begin with an N and end in koi. But this is Issei, and this one's Yan. So, because I recommended him both actually, but I didn't know which one he'd pick up. So if you don't know what Nyankoi is, it's also another rom-com. But the story premise is this guy knocked over a cat statue, and he gets cursed that he has to help 100 cats, or else he'll turn into a cat himself. But he's allergic to cats, so if he turns, but if he turns into a cat, he dies because he's allergic to
Oh.
himself.
Oh no.
So that's the gist of the manga. And then at the same time, he meets a harem of girls. So look, even in this anime screenshot, that girl's tie is like going straight down her sleeve. Right there.
Steven, they just shut up and left.
I'm just saying. He could have come on any of these other 73 mangas, and he showed up on that. Okay, I don't think it's ever a good time. Well, no, actually, he could have shown up literally anyone. Oh, whatever. New Gate. Is this? Wait, did I already put New Gate in my PowerPoint? What was the one that I talked about before?
You might have?
I think so. I think I might have.
I think you did, yeah.
The New Gate. Okay, I'll delete. Oh no, I only have 99 slides.
You need a 100th slide?
No, I had 100 slides. I had.
Don't you need like 101 was the first one's the title?
Oh yeah, no, I like counted it. Or whatever, and did the 103. Is this it? Or is this a different one? I don't remember. Actually, I straight up just don't remember. It's not the one that it's the one that I was talking about earlier is definitely not the one that this manga is. But I'm gonna put it in the Do you see this? Do you see the publisher? One piece book.
One Piece.
Oh.
One Piece.
But piece like let's not fight anymore piece.
Yeah.
That's
we
a bit.
only have One Piece at home.
One Piece at home, the publisher. I have to look in. I don't remember that one. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I stopped watching the second season. I haven't started watching it again. I need you to do that.
I had to go back to Jujutsu Kaisen like 3 times because for me the character designs are too similar to each other. And so I kept mixing up the characters, and then it made my brain mush when I read it. But I think they're at a climax in the manga that they might be almost done.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm going to say right now about it. But it's about... Anthony, do you know much about Jujutsu Kaisen?
Not really.
Well, the main premise is about this guy that eats the finger of like a demon, and then he's getting possessed by one of the strongest demons in the world. And so they suppress it. He manages to suppress it, but they're like, oh, we have to kill you so that way the demon never reappears in the real world. And then he's like, oh, okay. But then I'm just gonna. But he didn't want to. But he just obviously doesn't want to die right there. So they were like, okay. So here's the other plan. You can live as long as you collect all of the other demon fingers, and then once you like eat them all and you become the demon, then we can kill you, and then he'll be gone forever. And that's like the base premise of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
But
I think I have seen the eating the finger scene. Or
yeah,
one of them.
it's kind of weird.
It's like, oh, okay.
But that's okay. Okay, we're gonna move on. Fushigi no Mayuri-san.
Fushigi.
Dude, those fucking
No!
jungle balls.
No! Yeah. Fushigi ball. Da-da! Every 90s kid.
Yeah. Fushigi. I never got one.
I found one. I found one in a garage sale. Oh, look! Hydraulic press Fushigi ball!
Oh.
Wait, can I play this?
Supposedly they like really suck for contact balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
really?
Look, look,
Yeah.
look! Hydraulic press Fushigi ball. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, did it break the?
So look, okay, if I go back
Oh.
here, the opacity changes when it starts to crack on the inside.
Oh.
Look, 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 look! The opacity suddenly like changes,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
and then it dies.
Wow.
Is he gonna try to crush the metal part? Metal ball? Oh, he cracked the other layer. I think that's it. Oh, and then he just crushes the middle part into flat.
Let.
Flat. Okay, well, Fushigis don't. I don't know. So apparently they have a glow in the dark layer on the inside. So
Wow.
I remember it just sitting in my room and just like it glowed in the dark, and I was like, "There's some weird glowing orb in my room now." I was like, "Oh,
Spooky.
I guess it has a glow in the dark layer." Anyways, this one, Fushigi no Mayuri-san. Um, this is just another 4-panel coma. It's a comedy. Um, it's about this girl who randomly has a donut on her head as a halo, and they never
Oh.
they don't explain anything, and it's just a slice of life about this
For a
girl with a
second,
donut on her head.
I thought you were talking about a different thing about donuts on your head. There was like some body mod trend. Did you see that a while
What?
back? I
I
think it was when we were in college. Where people were like getting these like donut-shaped implants on their foreheads.
that sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I don't want to know about it, and I don't want to see it. I don't want. I delete. Please don't make me think about it. Okay, it's gone. I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Okay. Shinigami Bochan Tokuro made. What is this one? I don't remember. Manga. I don't remember this. What is this one about? The Duke of Death and his black maid. The Duke was cursed by a
Oh,
witch to kill everything he touches. Unable to handle this curse, his parents sent him to live off in a far manor, and as his maid and childhood friends now tease him every day. He wishes more than anything to get him rid of this curse.
everything I touch dies.
Whoa, look, it's still everything I touch dies, and then they sidestep.
Yeah.
I don't remember reading this one, but it has 228 chapters. Maybe I'll pick it up again just because it has a lot of things to read. But, yep, I guess that's the story. This guy is destined to kill everything he touches, but, obviously he probably most likely he falls in love. There's probably a lot of
Mhm.
hijinks, they almost touch, and then they either figure out a way to handle his curse, or he ends up, like, kissing her, and then she dies, and she comes back to life. That's what I'm going to predict because of just how these things go.
Something Carlac. Don't touch
Don't touch me. Finds
Don't touch
heat-resistant
me.
potion. Karlak!
Yeah.
To the bedroom! Hinamatsuri! Oh, this one's great. This is such a manga that I think, or anime Anthony would also watch. Hinamatsuri! It's one of the funniest mangas I've ever read. Because it's about this girl who's like from... Okay, how do I explain this? Okay. Hina... So there's this mafia dude, right? Part of the Yakuza or whatever. He like is
Mhm.
in his apartment, and then one day this like metal orb drops from the sky and bonks him on the head. Like this. And then this picture right here. And then like in it is this girl that pops out named Hina. And Hina is super useless. And she can do nothing, but she has like incredible psychic powers. And so it's just a slice of life about this girl who can't do anything but is really strong, and then this mafia guy that ends up being like her dad. There's nothing
Oh.
wholesome about them though. together because he's like trying to get rid of her because she's useless and just taking all his money and just being a freeloader, and then she's just like there. And secretly, the anime is actually the best around this side character right here. This blonde-haired girl with the ribbon and the ponytail wearing this jacket. This is like the most wholesome character in the story, and everyone was more invested in her story than Hina's story, even though the main character is Hina. Cause so I mean it's a little bit of spoiler, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. So her thing is so they're from the same like world,
Mhm.
and so like she also has psychic powers, but not as strong as Hina's. But she ends up like instead of like landing at like a rich guy's house and getting taken care of, she lands and she like finds herself homeless and she lives among homeless people, and they teach her like what it's like to be like homeless and like getting trash, and like how they share food and camaraderie and stuff. But then like all the homeless people are like old people, and they're
Mhm.
like, you're a young girl, you shouldn't like, live like this. And she was like, but you guys are living like this, and I think it's okay. And she's like, I like hanging out with you guys. But then they get
Oh.
her, but then they manage to get her um adopted by this older couple that runs a ramen shop, and then she ends up like working with them, and they're like, after all this time we kind of like see you as our daughter and we want to send you to school. But she was like, but I don't want to go to school, I want to help support you guys because you guys took care of me when she didn't even have a home and stuff. And so like it was even
Oh.
hard transitioning from her being homeless to like having modern luxuries like showers and stuff. and
Oh.
and then so then like she ends up like going off on her own and trying to like do her own like ramen business. And so like she's like self-sufficient but like a hard worker, and she's very wholesome. Not like this freeloader over here who does absolutely crap. And then this guy is just like,
Oh,
why
man.
is this how I live? And then in like between these two, the blonde-haired girl, she's like really weak compared to Hina. And so like
Mhm.
Hina's always like, I'm better than you because I'm stronger. But then in their like whole relationship, yeah. And then the other funny side story is this girl with the dark hair.
Yeah.
She's my favorite character. So like she's like really wholesome and like really popular, but I like this one, the one with the dark hair and the ribbon. So she's
Mhm.
one of Hina's classmates, and she's just like a regular student, and she's like one of the top students or whatever. But she gets wrapped up into so many of Hina's hijinks that she ends up getting like so they're like in elementary or middle school or something like really early. She ends up like getting a job as a bartender, and then she ends up like slowly, like her whole story arc is like she eventually becomes a CEO of a huge company, like one of the
Cool.
biggest companies in Japan, and she's like still the same age. And then like one of the funny chapters is like her dad loses his job and applies to get a job at her company, but he doesn't know, but she's like, I know, but he doesn't know. And like
Oh.
the mom also knows about like what
Oh.
she's doing, and like she's like, please just support your dad. And then so like when they meet, she like puts on like a pretend face, and he's like, you look just like my daughter and you sound just like her. She's like, I'm not your daughter. And then it's kind of cringe because like her dad's a bad worker and really clumsy, but she
Oh,
gave him
no.
like work advice and he felt encouraged by her work advice. And then at the family dinner when they go home, he was like, you don't need to worry about me at work because I'm the breadwinner of the family. And you know what? And then he gave her the advice that she told him. So she just like cringes super hard. I'm telling you, you should watch Hina Matsuri, or at least like if you ever like want to look at. It's really good. It's so funny. All the
Yeah,
characters
it
are
sounds
great.
fun.
It is fun. It's a good time. It's a good time. Although I don't think the anime continued after like the first season, but the manga completes. So like they even talk about like the whole backstory about why they are the way that they are and like where they
Mhm.
came from. Um, do you care if I tell you? Does anybody even online care if I tell them?
Uh,
You might look into it later, right?
I might look at it. Yeah.
Okay. Hinamatsuri. Very fun read.
Hinamatsu.
I will link this in our Discord.
Okay.
If you the PowerPoint in our Discord, if you ever want to look at random stuff. Okay. Mao no Musume wa Yasashi Sugiru is cool or something. Oh wait, I already read this one. It's the wholesome demon lord. Delete. Battle in 5 seconds after meeting. What's this one? Did I even read this one?
Oh, did you add one that you haven't read?
I mean, a lot of these I've read. That's why they're on the list. I just don't remember. And I know I read them because they're all checked marked off on my app that I use.
Mhm.
Um, yeah. The if I remember, okay. Oh, it became an anime too. It's literally these people. They just like have abilities and they just fight, and it's just a battle royale story. I just don't remember. I think there was also this manga that I started to reread, but I also forgot the name of it. But like the main character's power is to like his power is to have whatever other people believe the power he has is.
Oh,
So it's like a deception type battle royale, you know. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's like everybody sees this person with a laser gun and he's like I also have the laser gun power. So people believed it and so he had the laser gun power. Oh, I think I know this one. COVID-chan in another world.
What? What? What?
So this anime came out during like in the middle of COVID, which is very
Oh.
unfortunate. But this one is about this virus girl. I don't know. This person who used to be a scientist got reincarnated in another world as a virus, and whenever they infect someone, they get their abilities and things like that. And so the virus like infects like a lot of things, and then eventually becomes like they were in like a frog or something, and then got eaten by like a bird, got eaten by like a rat or something, got eaten by like a dog, and then like a goblin killed the dog or something, and then it just worked its
Mhm.
way up. But I didn't read much of it because I read it when it was only had like 4 chapters. But yeah, it's about a virus that can the main character is a virus. That's it, and it just
Okay.
has they can spread themselves to people and stuff like that.
Hmm. I
I fell in love, so I started live streaming. Is a typical rom-com harem. I don't know if it will become an anime. It might become an anime. I'm not sure. But this one, I lost interest in it, but its chapters still update regularly. So it's about this guy who's going to a new school, and he ends up like having to live in this house, this co-ed house, with 2 other guys and 3 other girls, right? Um, turns and then so turns out all of them are all live streamers in their
oh
own way, but none of them share it with each other.
oh
So that's the trope.
I see.
So the main character, he doesn't stream anymore, we but they like talk about his backstory later. But like the main girl, which is probably he's probably gonna end up with, the main girl is this
Mhm.
girl with rabbit ears. That's her persona. Like she puts on a
Mhm.
mask that has bunny ears, but she's a FPS gamer. And then there's another girl in their group. Um, that is this the same one? Yeah. Okay. So this girl, she has like bunny ears, and then there's this other girl that her streamer personality is a uwu uwu cat girl.
Haha.
Like, oh, thank you for taking care of me, master. Yeah, kind of cat girl. And then this girl, her online personality is like she's cute, fluffy alpaca, and she like sings and she does like cute idol things. And
Okay.
then this guy, he's like edgy role play, like I am the assassin, the darkness of the night. "Hello, my comrades, for we will now discuss the plans to take over the city." Blah blah blah, kind of thing, right? That's his
Okay.
personality. And then this person is literally, "I'm pretending to be a cute ooh girl," and then finds the person that is trying to like get on them and be like, "That's illegal," and then he like reports them to the police.
Oh,
So he like double catfishes.
I see.
Yeah, for justice. And that's their whole house.
Okay.
But they don't know about each other streaming. So that's the whole premise. Of course, the main character finds out that they all stream, and then he has to keep all their secrets.
Mhm.
Yeah, currently I'm not really interested in it that much though, because I think the story started to take a weird turn. But whatever. Uh, Yoshika Space Program. Yoshika Space Program. Sorry, there's no I in there. If I remember, this one is somewhat wholesome. It's just about this girl that wants to go into space. That's it.
Oh.
This cute child with extra fangs because they think extra fangs would make her cute. Look, look how ooh she is.
Oh my god.
She wants to go into space.
Space.
I think that's the whole thing. It's just she just like her dream is it's just a kid that wants to go into space. But I think it's like in a fantasy world, so less like sci-fi fantasy world. So there might be some other things here and there. What is this one? What is it? Why is this so long? Shikuen-san wa isekai de dobutsu en sukuritai no de. I can't even read this anymore. It's too long. I'm bad at reading romanji. Okay, what is this one? Huh? Oh! Is this the weird one? Is this the weird?
Another one weird one.
It's just about this guy that like finds himself in a fantasy world and then he just loves taking care of monsters.
Mhm.
And then he opens up he wants to open up a zoo. I'm pretty sure
Okay.
Brandon has talked about this with you before, but he wants to open up a zoo with all these fantasy world monsters, even though you're supposed to, they're fantasy world monsters, you're supposed to kill them, and that's it. And he has like a weird obsession with the animals. So that's that. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep. What else is this next one? Dagashi Kashi. Drew watched this one a while back. I remember with his friends. Dagashi Kashi. I believe the artist for this anime manga is a hentai artist. But Dagashi Kashi is about this guy who owns a old Japanese candy store, and this girl like works for like a big Japanese candy corporation and wants him to work for her. But it's pretty episodic, and all they talk about is Japanese snacks and like old Japanese candies and old stuff like that you can find at like old street shops and stuff. So that's it. That's the whole anime. They just talk about Japanese snacks, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of fan service. A lot of fan service.
Mhm.
Otome game. Oh, I think I know this one. So it's about this girl who reincarnates in this world as she like goes into like a otome game. You know otome games?
Remind me.
It's like the visual novel.
Oh yeah, okay.
So she reincarnates in the visual novel game, but she's the villainess, and she knows all of her red flags, and she knows she's supposed to like die horribly at the end. So she's trying to survive in the entire game by avoiding all the red flags. as the villainess. It became a live action?
Oh my god.
That's crazy. I know the anime came out, but that's crazy it became a live action. Okay, what's this next one? Sengoku Komachi Kurotan. Wait, did I already look at this one? No. Okay, this one I think is nice. So, you know the one that I meant, I don't know if you remember the one I mentioned earlier about the chef working for Oda Nobunaga. So,
Yes.
this one is about a girl who also gets sent back into Oda Nobunaga times, but she has the logistics understanding and the agricultural understandings of modern society. So she's
Oh.
able to like optimize farming, optimize everything, and she ends up working for Oda Nobunaga.
You control the rice, you control the food. That's something that everybody needs to survive.
Yeah, so she becomes really OP because I
Mhm.
believe even in one of her strategies, she's like cut off their food supply. And they're like, why would we
Oh,
cut off her food supply? And she's like, because if they can't eat, then literally everybody falls apart. So
yeah.
she's like their strategic genius, but also she starts building modern infrastructure in terms of modern societal infrastructure in the times of Oda Nobunaga.
Oh my god.
So you can imagine how funny that goes. Blue Period. Um,
Period.
Blue Period is really good. It became an anime. It's not as good as how it looks in manga form, but Blue Period is one of Cha's favorite manga. Blue
Huh.
Period is about a guy who discovers in high school that he wants to become an artist. And so he starts taking art classes. And what I think is good about Blue Period is that um, they don't like beat around like the character trope of being like, hey, I'm the main character, I'm OP and naturally talented. What they do
Mhm.
is the main character, he like finds that, it takes skill and effort and he needs to put in a lot of work because like not all of his like submissions for art become like really good grades or accepted immediately. It's because he needs to actually like take time. And so like
Yeah.
he tries to also like apply to get into like one of the most prestigious art schools. And so Cha said that it was very relatable because it realistically portrays someone really trying to get into the world of art, but also reflecting on themselves as like a person who just got into it that doesn't really have like the natural prodigical talent.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
Blue Period is very like real feeling.
That's cool.
Yeah, Blue Period is really good. Um, I know there was a Yoasobi song that
Mm.
that like was promoting the manga, I believe, and I think it was cool. Um, I think Blue Period also had like a music. No, there was like Blue Period and there was like another music video. Maybe it was Eve or something, but they were also like advertising like chocolate or something, a brand of chocolate in Japan. I can't remember. The reincarnated young lady aims to be an adventurer. That sounds pretty generic for a title. Do I remember what this one is? Oh, that's literally it. It's just this girl that got reincarnated in another world, and then she was like, I, I, I don't know what I'm doing here. And then I think she like finds this like tiger, pretty much Byakuo or whatever, and then it like gives her powers, and then she goes and becomes an adventurer. That's it. Nothing special. Just a girl on an adventure with her tiger.
Let's see.
Um, my death flags show no sign of ending.
Hmm.
Oh, it was a light novel. Okay, if I remember, this one is kind of like the one where the girl reincarnates as like the main villain in the Otome game, but instead, I believe it's about this guy who gets reincarnated into this fantasy into this like other Otome game, but he reincarnated as the villain, like the guy villain. But every
Mhm.
time he tries to talk normally and like apologize, everything comes out like how his character would say it.
Uh-huh.
In like harsh, rude tones of being like stuck up and snobby. And so the whole story is him, I'm pretty sure, just trying to maneuver around that disability to try to avoid him getting a terrible death as the villain. Deep Sea Aquarium Magmel. This one has like a new chapter every month that gets scanned, but this one is a very pretty looking manga. Look how nice the art looks for the covers, and look how artsy like the manga itself looks. Like, so this one is a manga um about this guy who ends up working at an aquarium in Japan, but it's a fantasy aquarium, so it's like not so it's not fantasy as in the fish are fantastical. It's the aquarium itself is very fantasy looking. Like there's elevators and it's like floating orbs under the water, blah 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 blah. But this one's really cool because they talk about like the different ocean fish and deep sea ocean fish and like it's literally just about aquarium fish and then like how like it's like, oh, this fish lives under a rock, and then like somebody is like, I live under a rock too. And it's like, yeah, but this fish like sometimes it goes out and hunt for food because it's encouraging. I'm just making things up, but like you get the idea. The fish, as the Nobunaga's dishes reflect the communication between people, the fish in this story replicate the true feelings of the characters. So this one, the art is really pretty. It's nice to look at.
Yeah.
Edo's and live comment. Oh, this one's hilarious. So this one is another Otome related story. So if you can see like all the mangas that I'm going down the list, like I went through phases. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed them. So this one is about this guy and his friend. They like the girl's like, let's play this new Otome game, and he's like, that sounds lame, but they end up playing it anyways. But they find out that everything they talk about in the real world, there's like a character in the game who's supposedly blessed by God and like can hear their commentary. So these two people in the real world who are playing this game, as they talk, it manipulates the story because the character can hear their voices. So it becomes like kind of memey, if that makes any sense. Yeah, they just talk about like they're like, oh, we like you really like this person, or that person really likes you, and then the person's like, oh my god, really? And then like the story changes and stuff like that, and so they try to manipulate the characters to avoid death flags and stuff like that. So it's just like two people spectating on a world like that in a Otome video game. Ghost Rider. Okay, that sounds very generic. Look at all these American TV shows. Manga. I'm trying to remember. This manga finished. I don't think it I think it was like very short, and I think it was like kind of like a whatever manga, but it's about this guy who every time he writes, sometimes the pen just starts writing by itself, and then it can write the future. That's it.
Oh.
Wow. He either writes the future or whatever he writes happens. I think it's he writes the future. All these tropes, starting to like leak over. You just tweak one thing and it becomes a whole new manga. Horimiya. This sounds like another rom-com that maybe you would have gotten into. Maybe. Horimiya is about this guy and this girl, and the guy looks so preppy and mysterious, but when she gets to know him, turns out outside of school he's kind of a punk and likes to wear like piercings and has tattoos all over his body. But then they end up getting along, and it's a rom-com about these two, and he's trying to hide that he's actually, a punk.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much it.
Oh, yeah.
Rojika Dorakase. What's this one? Oh! This one's actually pretty weird. So, this one is about look at the art cover. It's so derpy. So it's about this
Hmm.
like girl and this like weird blue creature that I think is supposed to be a bird or something. Like I think they just
Okay.
call it a bird, but um pretty much uh everything is like cute and silly, but every chapter, well, at least most chapters always have like a really dark tone to it at the end. Like the reveal is always like something like really dark.
Mhm.
And like this one reminded me a lot of like Adventure Time in terms of like it's like very silly, but like at the end you're like, wait, this is actually really deep. Um, it's very cute the way that it looks, but I think they subvert your expectations really well with this one in the storytelling. Uh, it's hard to explain it, but if people want to read that one, I recommend that one to you. What is this one? Maoni no de Dungeon Tsukite. What's this one? Shuru. Is this another generic isekai? Uh, what is what does the website say? Uh, oh, okay, I remember now. This one is about this guy who gets reincarnated or who gets isekai'd, but he just becomes the dungeon master. That's all it is. So he just builds his own dungeon, and then he can uh like build it and control it, and then coincidentally all of the monsters that he's spawning, all can turn into a cute anime girl. So that's so that's how he goes. Uh,
Hello.
hello. Is there someone here now?
What?
What?
No, I'm just here again.
Oh, hello. Here again. Okay. Kimi wa Meido-sama. I think this one's about like this girl who gets hired as like who ends up working as a maid, but she's also like really OP. She's like an assassin or something. No, I don't want to read. I just want to see what the manga summary was. Yep, that's all it is. It's about a girl that was an assassin, and now she's trying to be a maid, but she can't, escape those assassin tendencies. Sorry, I'm getting really like draggy about like and sarcastic tone about these mangas because they're starting to become the same, and this is one of the reasons why I'm like. You can see why all the ones that I'm really interested in, I like stuffed them in the beginning, and then all these ones at the end are starting to be like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the more you go down the
Yeah.
list, the more it's like, yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
Same
Interview with
trope.
Monster Girls. Wow. This one's about a school that has a special program that they take care of yokai at the school, but they're all cute anime girls. So that's that. That's all it is. So like that girl is a vampire. Oh no, that other girl's the head is like headless. Her head falls off. Oh, the other one's a ghost. Oh, did you head pat me? Did it work? I wasn't paying attention.
I did hit that you.
I'm sorry. Where's my alert sounds? I can't even hear it. It's okay. Thank you for the head pat. Blessed head pats. I'm sorry I didn't react to it. I'm just so dead on the inside about these generic Yep. Okay. The Mao army's strongest magician was a human. Demon Lord. What is this one? I think this one is also generic. I think the title is self-explanatory. The Demon Lord's like main guy was a human and not a demon, and that's all I remember. Moving on. Kuma 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 Bear. Kuma 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 Bear. Sorry. This one became kind of a meme in terms of popularity. This one is about a girl who was very rich in this world because of stonks, and she has the option to get isekai'd, and she was like, "Yeah, that sounds more interesting." But when she got isekai'd, her what's it called? What is this? Her outfit she got spawned in was this bear onesie. But she's super OP, and she can like beat up and kill a lot of things and whatever. But she looks like silly because she's in a bear outfit, and so it's just like world building with her in this fantasy world, and she's really OP. She always thinks about taking off the bear onesie because it's kind of silly, but she can't take it. If she takes it off, then she's just a regular human. She'll just die if something happens. So she just wears it all the time. Uh-oh, Stinky!
Uh-oh, Stinky?
She doesn't wash her clothes.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure she washes it, but she just wears it all the time. Oh, this one's a furry manga.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Wait, I've read this one actually.
You've read this one?
Like a little bit.
I thought
pretty
this one
sure.
was kind of cute too. It's about this girl who gets isekai'd into a furry world,
Yeah.
and then she's like getting wrecked because she can't speak the language, and then everyone else treats her like a pet because humans in that world are pets.
Yeah.
But they also eat humans, so
Also true. I do remember reading this, actually.
I thought it was cute. At least the
cute.
relationships were.
Yeah.
But it is a furry manga.
It is free manga.
There's nothing else to really explain about it. It doesn't even update or anything. It's just there. Okay, we're moving on. I don't know what this one is. Boom! Another generic isekai where the main character has a pet slime.
Wow.
What the? What is this?
Oh.
Kill me.
Oh no.
Okay, let's look at the summary, what it said about it, because I don't remember. The Emperor passed away because of Emperor Mark. 1,000 years later, he reincarnates the person who should have died. He becomes an adventure, travels the world, origin of blah, 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 blah. Okay, I get it. So, main character is reincarnated, used to be like super OP, but his ability is to be able to tame monsters. So he tames all of the OP monsters. Wow. Wow, these isekais are getting really lost on me. Oversimplified SCP. This isn't a manga. But I love reading this one. It's so cute, and it's so stupid and hilarious. If you know anything about SCPs, they are the weird creatures, or objects or scenarios that happen that people make up, and it's just a fan thing, right?
Mhm.
But in
It
this
is very much
one,
a fan thing.
But in this one, they make them like a really like they talk about the wiki insert, like or like their data log, but then they draw them like really cute and derpy, and like it's so fun to read because you're like these are all SCPs are all just people's fan creations, right? But like the
Yeah.
way that they like tell the story in this like really like web comic-y form, I think it's fun. But I inserted it in here because even though it's not a manga, see, I was being like manga racism, and I was like only manga, but I started to add. I don't know if I added any manhwa in here, but because I read a good amount too. But I've been trying to cut down on my manhwa, getting too fat. Okay, what is this one? Another generic? Oh, is this the one that I think it is? Okay, I hate this one. I stopped reading it because I didn't like it. So it's about like, it's another isekai, but the guy's ability is that he can roll the gacha for the girls on his phone that he went to this fantasy world with.
Oh.
So, yeah,
Okay.
literally just has a gacha on his phone to roll his real waifu. I don't think the manga even really got anywhere. I was so bored of this one. I'm gonna use this low res picture because I just don't care. Kimi to Wonderland. What's this one? What is this? Do I even remember? Is this like an Alice in Wonderland thing? I think someone recommended this one to me, but I don't remember who. Morimura fell off a cliff, and she can hear the voice of the. Oh, I never read this one. I don't even know if it's actually good. It is a shoujo manga. It's about this girl who only can hear the voice of animals, but she can't hear what people sound like. But then she finds a guy that she can understand. And then I never read the rest of it. Or maybe I did and I just forgot. But that's it. It's just about a girl who can only hear the voice of animals and this one specific guy. So you can imagine how this shoujo manga goes.
So he's an animal.
Huh?
So he's actually an animal.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe he's the Cheshire Cat. Oh, just kidding. He's a Pomeranian.
Oh, okay. My real form.
Ah, that makes sense. This Bishonen, you know. No, that's not Bishonen. This is what's it called? It is Bishonen, right? Handsome guy?
Yeah,
I think that's
I
what it
believe
is.
so.
Yeah. He's a Bishonen, but he's actually also just a what's it called? A Pomeranian.
Oh.
Ah, I remember this one. This one was actually pretty interesting. So it's about this guy who was like a knight or something, and then him and then this girl who are like innocent get executed and like thrown into a pit of like where all the dead bodies go. But all of the dead people energy, I guess, like went into the guy like a couple years later, and then he like reincarnates as like a lich, and then he's like angry at the kingdom because he was innocent, and then the girl he loved was also innocent, but they ended up killing both of them, and he can't revive the girl that he loved. So instead, he just like uses his powers as a lich to like to destroy the kingdom, and then he starts war with the world. Wow, the necromancer maid.
Wow.
This one's also kind of wow. I think it's self-explanatory. She's a maid, but she's also a necromancer. Wow.
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 Yeah, that's another one. Look at all these manga ones. This is an assassin, but now is a maid. It's a cat girl, but now it's a maid. It's a robot, but now it's a maid. Oh, look, it's a necromancer, but now it's a maid. Japan just turning everybody into maids here.
Yeah, do you like their maids?
Fuin Mao wa Maderai. I don't even remember what this one is. What am I looking at? Oh. If I remember, it's like this girl who like has this weird fluff thing. And I think the fluff thing also is like this handsome man or something. It's like, I think it's like Beauty and the Beast, but if the Beast was like a house cat, but like a derpy house cat. I don't remember. Okay, well that's it. Wow, it took me 2 hours to go through all of my slides. That's a lot of slides, man.
That
It
is
is
a lot of slides.
I didn't even.
A lot of manga.
Yeah, so this isn't. By the way, this list isn't even updated for the last 3 years. The rest of the manga are still
Yeah.
on my phone on a list. I still have to put them into the thing. But yeah, I've read a lot of manga. If you guys have question or want to look at something, or feel free to ask me. I can give you input. See, I read all this manga, but I don't know if people. I don't know. Does this give me credibility? Will people
Yes.
take my opinions when I say, "Hey, I think the anime that you're watching or the manga that you're reading, I think it's kind of boring." Is it because I'm desensitized and I'm brain dead? Oh my goodness.
Maybe.
Maybe just a little bit. I feel like there's some other mangas that I forgot to put in here. I know that in the one about the Otome games, like in the when I was like all the Otome game genres down here somewhere, there was one where this girl falls, or she gets reincarnated as the villainess, but she like speed runs the game, and then she like is supposed to die, but she like speed runs the game and then like tweaks it so she just like gets banished from the kingdom, and she's like, I'm free, and then she just opens up a cafe like on in a small town, and she just lives cozily in the town. But um she falls in love with the furries that are in the town.
As
And
they do.
yep. And then
too.
And then like cause I think they had like a bunch of furries. I think there was like a wolf and like a tiger and stuff like that. I don't remember. But anyways, she falls in love with them, and then well, she doesn't quote unquote fall in love with them just yet, you know. She like gives them like food, and they're like, I don't know, the weird tension, and then like they're like, oh, does our animal form like scare you? So they like turn into like the kimi, what's it called? Nekomimi? Is that what they call like anime cat girls when they're just like they have the cat ears and the tail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they turn into their ears and tail form or whatever. And then I she's like, I don't know, you guys aren't as fuzzy, you know, I can't pet you that well. And so it's like, oh, she's actually into it. But I stopped reading it because that manga debated me. I originally thought that the manga was going to be about food because she opened up her cafe and she was like cooking and like selling cakes and sandwiches and things. And I originally thought it was about food, but then it just became about her romance with the furries, and then I kind of got disappointed because I was like, I was in the mood of looking for a food manga. Oh, there's another food manga which I didn't include here, which I'll include later. But it's like Shokugeki no Soma before Shokugeki no Soma came out. Yep. Disappointed.
Disappointed.
Disappointed. Okay. Um. Does anybody want to do anything? Anthony's probably playing Baldur's Gate.
I'm actually on Warframe right now.
Oh, Warframe. That's right. You have updates.
Yeah.
Warframe.
And then you're not really. You can't really like play anything, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
Damn.
Boom! I'm on FF now. Look at me washoing! Look at all these people. They don't know that I'm streaming.
On the internet, nobody knows you're streaming. Wait a minute.
Yep. Okay. Where do I put my manga list? I will put it in lobby. Wait, so Stango came in the chat by accident?
Yeah. He was here just for a little bit.
Okay, there's my manga list. It's very like half-shottily done, but I'll save all the other manga for another time since I literally just talked about manga for 2 hours. I can still keep going. That's a scary thing. I can keep talking about
Damn.
manga
You have a lot.
forever. I have so many. I'm pretty sure I have like another like 50 or 60 in my list that I haven't put on the thing. So I shouldn't waste all of my breath right now. Heck, I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that are missing too. But mm, stream. Do I keep streaming? Oh, I was gonna say earlier. So the reason why, if you don't sub to my channel, you can't use some of the other emotes, it's because I haven't unlocked giving followers emotes yet. I have to stream like 60 days or something.
Oh.
Not consecutively, but I have to stream like a total of like 60 days, and then, we can do it. But,
Mhm.
okay, okay, what can I do now? I'm gonna go... I wanted to raid someone, but no one here is... But I can't raid anybody.
No streamers.
I know. Mm, maybe I'll just do some raiding? I'll just do my dailies, I guess.
Sure.
Okay. Final Fantasy 14. Oop. Take away manga anime. Done. Boom. I hear Genshin in the background.
Oh, I'm playing Genshin. A little bit.
Okay, so that's all the manga stuff.
Well, okay. So Genshin.
Okay. FF14. I can turn off my background music, I guess. Close this. Okay. Alliance raid, let's go.
Ooh.
Do I have an FFC buffs? I need to buy more grade 3s. Grade 3 wheels. What wheels do we want to use though? Do we need more jackpot? Not really.
Wheel of
Reduce
Fortune.
wheel of torture. I'm just gonna make more heat of battle wheels. And don't worry, this is my own money. The submarines are going at it. Uh, what? So much stuff to sell. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. How many more hours? 25. Actually, I still got another day on that. My island sanctuary. I don't think anything's going on my island sanctuary. I kind of don't optimize. I just throw everything and it just happens. Mm. Oops. You haven't touched FF at all, right, Anthony?
I have not.
Not even the Alliance raid?
Not even the Alliance raid. All I did was I stepped in my house.
Yeah, me too. I logged in, I stepped into my house,
You did the
I do
Alliance
Alliance
raid?
raid, and then I sent out my submarines and did my island. That's
No
all I'm doing
MSQ?
now. I haven't done MSQ at all. I just do island and that's pretty much it, actually. All I do is island now.
What? I don't have enough materials. I don't have enough sugar cane. Nice. But at what cost? Oh, here we are.
Fortress Tower.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oh no, in the chat.
Oh no.
Oh, it's Crystal Tower. I love Crystal Tower.
Here we are, the classic.
I
Crystal
love
Tower.
Crystal Tower.
It could be worse.
I
It
don't
could
think it
It
can
could be
worse.
Labyrinth.
it could be Labyrinth of the Ancients.
I think they're both equally as bad.
I think at least Crystal Tower you can get by even if the mechanics kind of suck. But in Labyrinth of the Ages, if one person messes up the mechanics on like not standing on their platform,
Yeah.
you can just get wrecked.
Yeah,
And
usually
True.
Circus Tower is usually pretty free.
yeah, I
Like,
agree.
it's free, but boring.
It is boring, but at least it's not
Boring
frustrating.
And stale and not fun.
At least it's not frustrating like Labyrinth or World of Darkness can be.
Andy, look how many people, look how many summoners are in the entire alliance.
Well, summoners.
Resolution.
I can't wait for the next summoner rework.
1, 2, 3, 4,
so
5,
bad.
6, 8 summoners. Jeez.
What if they do rework summoner again?
I don't know. What would they do though? Would they make it worse or make it better? Would they
Maybe
make the
not
class
make
more
it so
dynamic?
easy. I don't know.
It's Summoner is such an easy class, dude.
Yeah.
It is the easiest class in existence right now.
Boring.
It is boring. Very boring.
But, you know, in hopes for the next class. Oh, none of you guys did MSQ.
I did not do MSQ.
MSQ has a possible hint of the next class, that's why.
No, but I think we all know it,
Oh, okay.
probably.
I don't know. I don't know if Anthony cared or bothered to even look up anything about.
Something about Corsair? I don't know.
No, the other one.
Corsair.
The other
I don't
one.
remember. What was the
I
other
forgot
one?
what the other one was actually.
That's why I can't say anything.
Oh,
I know.
Wow.
We're gonna see at least one of them, like tomorrow, probably.
Wait, is
Tomorrow?
EU's not? Is it this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
shit.
Yeah, because the full trailer should be out tomorrow then.
EU Fan Fest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, started like today, actually.
Makes sense.
Or not started today, but people have been going today. Starts tomorrow, London, October 21. So, yeah, tomorrow.
You don't care if I say it, right?
I don't care.
It's green.
It's just a job.
It's green mage.
Oh, Green Mage. Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
There's
Green
a
Mage.
good chance that it's green mage because of what happened at the end of MSQ for this patch.
Oh.
Green Mage. I thought Corsair was going to be the mage job.
Corsair is a mage
Yeah.
job?
Kind of. Or it was speculated to be. I guess it would be the fizz range. Possibly. I guess I think that's what they said, right? It was Fizz range and mage.
No, I thought
No,
it was melee.
it was
No,
supposed to be
physical melee.
it was supposed to be melee and arranged.
Oh right, yeah, melee, and then mage. Another melee.
Look at these people running around with their lightning balls.
I
I just
know.
ignore the lightning.
They
bolts.
explode. They're exploding, and you're standing in the water. Well, explosions.
I ignored the lightning balls just to feel something in this
Just to
one grid.
feel something. Yeah.
Hey, the black mage died, so
Oh, trouble, is that you?
That's me.
Guapi
I definitely-
Senin.
Yeah, definitely felt something.
This
Yeah.
this Lalafell. The smug-looking Lalafell with no description in her
Oh.
her thing. Oh, they said both of the healers were frozen. That's why everyone died.
Oh.
Everyone died.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
It's also because they were wanting to fill something. This alliance raid.
Well, you can't help it if you get frozen.
Yeah.
Trying to feel again.
Yes, have some semblance of damage to come out.
Look, I'm taking aggro.
Oh!
See, Toby knows what's up. He's feeling something.
These people. What if I just...
First person!
Let's go!
Let's go!
I'm feeling something! Look at me shooting. I wish I had like you could see my hands, you know. Look,
Yeah.
look, I'm just a camera.
You
Oh,
just
it's
see
dead.
the little glow and the little ruin ball.
Who am I? Oh, too far. Oh, it's dead. What am I?
I wish
What-
you could kind of change your FOV in first person.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think it's the enemies that nobody likes to kill.
You know, if this game was in first person, their minimap would have to be more dynamic to be able to read all of the AoEs that are gonna pop out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I meant to go first person. Get out of the way! There's so many people. I'm trying to go up the stairs. Oh my god, this is terrible. Hey, look, it's the thing that you had before. That wings on your like.
Oh yeah.
Look, there's a
I
girl in
guess
this.
fuck.
Look at these people.
I think I still have it somewhere.
You know, I don't think any of these people would have like realized. You know, I can see them in person. Am I even targeting?
I don't think so. Invalid target. There you go.
Oh god!
It's targeting people.
No, the camera doing a 180 as I run away. Oh! This is chaotic.
Good luck.
Why when I'm running backwards it's slow? Oh! When you're in first person, your camera turns back into thingy. So I'm like
Oh.
actually in first person.
You're actually backing up.
Yeah, wait, that's crazy. It's bright.
Yeah.
Excuse me, hello.
You getting them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My camera's killing me.
You don't have to live like this.
I want to live like this.
Okay.
I have to feel something in this dungeon. Look at all these people. Oh, this guy's wearing the same outfit as me!
Oh.
I just ran him over. Wow, look at the pixels.
The pixels.
Wait, how am I gonna know who gets the fireball now?
You don't need to.
Look straight up.
Oh! No, that was someone's Titan. Oh, over there! Ooh. Oh. Hello?
Mhm.
Oh, there he goes. We're doing a first-person stream today, boys. Hello? Ifrit?
It's just looking at you.
Hello? Ifrit? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay. Playing in first person, though, does make the scale of everything, like, a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They have
Oh.
to design buildings to be extra tall so the third-person camera looks normal.
Yeah. You know, I never thought about it, but Crystal Tower is almost exactly like Yulmore. Look, the upper floor has like a
Oh, yeah.
theater.
Oh, yeah.
Weird.
I could see it.
More. It's just that this area. It's just this one area.
Yeah. Oh, look, the slimes. Eh, 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 eh. I don't know if I have it. I don't think I have it. I don't know what's going on. Dude, look at all these people running around. It's kind of funny. Hey, look. It's the bunny boy with the same outfit. Oh, he has the derpy white mage stick with the face on it, I think. Oh, no, that's not it. Never mind. I thought it was the... You know what I'm talking about? The weird googly face one?
Yeah, I hate it.
It's so funny. I
I
used
hate
that.
it so much.
I used that white mage staff in the... Oh, I have a marker on me. Ah!
Are you frozen? Oh!
I'm frozen!
This is what it's like to be an ice cube.
Firaga Forte! Help!
Ah,
Help!
riveting gameplay.
Hello. This... Hello. Hello? Hello? Hella kitty. They're hiding behind me! Bruh!
Here
Wait, there's
comes
another one
curtain
right here.
call.
Hello. This is so funny. I got... Wait, someone got rescued. Did you hear that? I'm alive!
Kaboom! Black Mage died.
As they do.
Yeah. I have time.
I have time.
We always said
Never
chaos.
punished.
I miss dying in as a black mage.
You miss dying as a... You just miss doing content.
I miss doing content.
There's a new
Okay.
Criterion dungeon coming out, but...
Oh no.
5.1. Or not 5.1. Whatever the next patch is, I think. The next Criterion dungeon comes out.
I can never remember what update is which expansion. Are we in 5 or 6 or what?
We are in
6.
6? Which one is it? I had to like go back and be like, okay, ARR was 2.0, Heaven's Word was 3,
The math!
What is 4, Shadowbringers is 5, okay, yeah, Endwalker's 6, okay.
I'm not excited about that.
Oh, goodness.
I'm
Is this
excited
safe?
about the potential not getting Fall Guys content.
I want to play Fall Guys.
I want to play Fall Guys too. Fall
Look how
Guys
big
2.
his puffy pants are.
But we don't know if it's even coming anymore.
Oh, goodness. Oh, wait. I should stand here.
It's the Punch Wizard.
I would hope that Fall Guys is still coming to FF.
I hope it is,
If it
too.
does, then I will play FF for like
A while.
Yeah.
There he is. Look on his throne. Look over there.
Wow.
Wow.
He's so imposing in person.
You know, I just realized these orbs look like bocce balls.
Orbs.
Look at the big bocce ball. Oh, there's a rock in it.
Yeah.
Rock for a meteor.
Hello, hello.
There he is.
Look, he has a cape under his cape. Or is that his hair?
Everybody stacked together.
Because you can now.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
my-
math.
What is going?
Like you took 2 stacks.
Nobody died. Boring.
I don't stand on the thing just to kill something.
Man of war.
Man of War, Portuguese Man of War.
Yeah. Just got like a close up of Ifrit's face right there.
Yeah, look how low res he is. Was that Gruda? That was Gruda. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Look. Hello? Hello?
Yep.
Oh, he's back.
He's just floating there. Doing something, presumably.
Am I floating? Am I floating? There we are. Gravity. I can't see crap. Oh, hello, Ifrit again. Oh, he's gone.
Hello.
Ah, I'm safe. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's how you do. That's how you do black mage movement. You go into first person and you look straight down so you can see better.
That's so funny.
You can see the AoEs better.
Loot! Give me all this junk so I can trade it in. Oh, the actual Shadow Orchestrion. Pass.
Neat.
Pass. I already have this. Of course I already have this. Player calm. The other summoner, sure. Wow! Thank you. Goodbye. Get out of here. How much? Ooh! Nice. I can...
Politics.
Screw. I don't care about. I honestly don't care about Podex at this point. It's too much.
Go get some dirt.
Ugh. You're talking about the Aether Sand or whatever. You sell it, right?
No. You can get you trade for unidentifiable ore, I think, and then you could trade that for grade 3 Thano and topsoil.
You sell that.
Or you put it in the FC chest so you can
Let
we can
me
grow we can plant more
retrade
plants
your-
that you won't water.
Eh. I've been capped forever on my tomes.
Whatever.
Oh, you're doing the relic weapon?
Yeah, I was just grinding to get to these. Excuse me, Mr. Shirtless.
Is it bad that I actually did not start yet?
No. I mean, if you want the shiny weapon, I guess, but all of it is literally the same, so it's not hard to get. It's just grindy to get.
I definitely could have got it. Because I mean, it's just tomes, so it'll be just over time. But I literally have not started it at all. I also haven't started Manorville, so that's also a thing.
Oh, I see. Crit, debt, tenacity. Done.
Oh, you don't get to like set it to your own like thing.
Oh, I just applied the stats to it right now.
So I thought it was like you
Boom!
could do it exact. Except maybe it's next patch
Maybe.
that do it. Or that they do that. Not sure.
Ta-da! It looks cool.
Woo. Woo, bitrate.
Oh, did my bitrate drop
Only on Discord, I think.
on Discord?
Yeah.
Is the
That's
regular
fine.
one okay?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
I'm probably
I'll
going
be
to
back.
end my stream. I
Okay,
finished
goodbye,
making this
stream.
thing. Okay. Thank you, stream. Goodbye, stream. Wait, let me see. Can I even raid anybody? Is there anyone
Goodbye,
online?
stream.
Do I want to raid anybody? Is there anyone worth raiding?
Mm.
Nah, I think we're good. No raids. Oh well. Okay.
Oh well.
Goodbye.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
stream.